What's going on, everybody? We're reacting to the Borderlands State of Play. It happened... when am I reacting to this? It happened today, but I was not able to watch it live because I was at work. So we are catching up on it. I'm very excited.
What use is a vault hunter? What use is a killer?
Oh, shit.
A brute. A rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disaster. You are, in a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
Oh, shit. That looks cool. It's very colorful, isn't it? Aww. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, Akira slide.
A citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
I can't believe they DMCA'd me from the first, second. That looks pretty cool. That looks really good, actually.
Heyo! I'm
God,
Randy
this guy.
Pitchford, founder of Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving
Some of
you
his
our
hair.
deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
I'm loving the
Since
color
creating
palette,
the looter
man.
shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula,
I like his
delivering
shoes.
better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we've pushed things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet. All in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone, while pushing
I can't get
gameplay
over how
ahead further
colorful
than
this
ever
game
before.
is. I feel like
This
3
is
was pretty
the
colorful.
culmination of
And
years
2 was
of
very
hard work
yellow,
from my
if that makes
teammates
sense.
across the
It's very
Gearbox
yellow.
Studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
Yeah, Pandora was I feel like because Borderlands 1 was in the era of super gray, crappy areas, right? It was really hard to innovate from Pandora going forward with 2 and 3. So I feel like a new planet is perfect.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe
It's not a desert.
where life is cheap and guns are plentiful.
It's green.
You play as a vault hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect.
And she's hot.
She can use that energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can digistruct an arsenal
I
of
always
weapons,
pick the
like a
soldier.
razor-sharp
This feels like the
knife.
soldier.
These are 2 of our 4 new vault
Rafa.
hunters that you can play at launch.
Love the mask.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines.
Oh.
Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Elpis showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by
Lilith.
the legendary vault hunter Lilith.
Hell yeah.
When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
Oh, so that's how
That's
they're
the
gonna have
situation our vault hunters
psychos.
have crash landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie.
Zane looks sick.
You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Of course he is, of course he is.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere, hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping
okay.
guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Thanks to our
Gameplay
improved
is what we
lobby
want to
system,
see.
it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Oh shit, full crossplay at launch.
Today,
go.
we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
No loading time.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque
good, man.
experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop him.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
Interesting.
As you traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Kratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks.
I'm gonna say something, and I know it's gonna like be really controversial because a lot of
Here
people
we've
love.
come across a silo,
But, like,
one of
the
several
glide-
new activities in Borderlands 4.
Like I'm
You'll
sure, like
naturally
the,
discover short gameplay experiences like this all across.
kind of reminds me of Destiny. a
There's
little
no
bit,
need to
like
pick
when
up
you
a
play
mission
as like
first.
a warlock or
These
something.
are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
But I'm sure, like as
Silos
we
house
see
old,
more, as they show us
decommissioned order
more,
tech that you can hijack for the Crimson
it'll
Resistance.
suddenly feel more Borderlands.
With the help
you know
of
what I mean?
Echo
Like there's
4,
our
we'll
ghost.
hack into their
You
network
know what I
and
mean?
release the
Like
communications balloon.
Like how
Now
long
that we're
before
in
we get a
charge,
Borderlands
we can fast
MMO?
travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Let's get after it.
Am I the only one that gets Destiny vibes? I'm very interested to know. Let me know down in the comments if you think.
Another
like,
nice thing about
Destiny
silos is you can
vibes here.
zip line up and take off.
Oh, whoa, that was cool.
And if that's not fast enough for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digirunner. Just hop on, hit
Digirunner.
boost, and get rolling.
You can customize
Sparrow.
the body, paint job, and even how it handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
At least you can shoot on it.
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic events. From order patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
All right, we're coming up on an order outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
Chaining our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
This feels so Destiny. I don't hate it, but like... Oh, that was cool. This is weird, like, everything I said, like, you know, there's...
But we've got a mission to get
in-world
back to.
events.
Let's pull out
and-
Echo 4 to show
and
us where to
different
go.
vaults and Echo 4, you know?
We're meeting up with none other than the Tigra of Partali herself, Amara.
Amara was the
She's a former vault hunter
siren
and
from
exotic pet
3?
sitter from Borderlands 3.
Yeah, okay.
She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Although I'm keen, man, like, this with, like, 4 players. Woo! I like that leash thing is, like, not an ability specific to anybody, like, it's a...
Oh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty. Please, be my guest.
Come, let's throw some light on this black side of his.
Sick! I'm so excited for this game already, and I've sold me
Place
on
is
it.
crawling
Let's
with
go.
creeps. Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party.
Oh, that's
this
good.
way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot ninjas stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player.
That's
Plus,
good.
if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And 2-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you
Oh,
play, we
split
just want
screen.
you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
What the hell is that?
Tim.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lictor's twisted mind. Another of his experiments.
Poor Tim.
If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent. Let's check it out. Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Now that we're in the black side, let's take a moment to talk about loot.
Oh.
In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with
Hell yeah,
crit-friendly
baby.
black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan,
Maliwan was like my
Bladoff,
favorite
who solve
SMGs.
lower accuracy with more bullets,
Bladoff makes great assault rifles.
the toss to reload Tedior,
Good at SMGs.
or Torg with explosions. We also have 3 new ones. The Order with powerful charge and release blasts,
That's cool.
fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
Ooh,
But
that's
that's
cool.
just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion
we
shield,
swap them?
and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating
so it's
wilder and
random.
wilder loot.
And that's before even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
The possibilities are truly endless.
Yeah, honestly, that's such a cool way to evolve loot.
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers.
That's clever.
Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with Daedalus parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage.
feel like I'm gonna like
This
Daedalus
lets you
guns.
min-max your
And
build
Muller
around
one
your
is
favorite
always sick.
manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Does this feel like
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game.
Does this feel like they're
We've
heading
worked hard to
towards
make
like
sure all
an
our gear
MMO,
feels better
games
than
as a
ever,
service
while
sort of
also
game?
making
You know what I
rarity
mean?
matter
Like
again.
an
This makes for a more
ever-evolving
satisfying loot
Borderlands
chase ever.
without a number at the end of it.
And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only
Shoots a
devalued
rainbow!
legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events.
Oh.
We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
Cool.
But let's get back to combat. So
I do
can show
agree
you
with
my
that.
favorite
I do
thing.
agree. It did feel
Ordnance.
like
This is
legendaries
the
where,
new
like,
gear
after you
slot
get a
for grenades
certain
and heavy
level and
weapons,
you
like
were
rocket
fighting certain
launchers.
enemies, they were dropping all the time. So that's cool. To have like a grind for
Instead
some
of taking
awesome
up a
guns.
gun slot and ammo,
is-
Ordnance now has
the game
cooldown
needs it.
timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Oh.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment. You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
Oh.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon.
Oh, that's cool.
So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
And
That's
also,
cool.
you can pet the cat.
Dead end. Or
That's
is
sick.
it? Let's see where this vent takes us.
That's gonna like create a whole bunch of different strategy.
Gods.
Just for one Vault Hunter alone.
Test tubes?
That's cool.
I'm down. But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like
cool.
temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more
Nice.
save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
That's cool.
But we'll talk more about endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass. In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever,
Jesus.
putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
Whoa, 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 spoilers. That's enough of that for now. But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
Oh my god, it's over? No! Okay, well, I need that in my life. Oh my god, how good did that game look? This feels like a Borderlands game where they've gone and they've looked at everything that the community's ever asked for and they've just gone put it in. That, like me saying, oh, it looks a little bit like Destiny. I think it does, but I feel like that's a natural evolution for a game like Borderlands. I think we're moving in the direction of like, maybe after this we get like, hey guys, this is the like Borderlands Online. Like, they Elder Scrolls Online it. They do a Borderlands Online. I would be so behind that. And then, like, we still get the numbered entries, like, every now and again for, like, a cool story. But I feel like having a big overarching games-as-a-service Borderlands would be cool, as well as having the single-player experience. Now, I know we've got a lot of games-as-a-service, but I feel like we've had a lot of games come out that have tried to fit into that niche, whereas I feel like Borderlands helped to craft it. So I would be really, really interested to see what a MMO Borderlands game could be like. This looks great. I can't wait. I actually cannot wait. I hope to God, and this is just being selfish now, please have a really cool collector's edition. Please. I would love a sick collector's edition. No, it looked cool. I love the new guns. I love the new mechanics. I love the new movement. It looks really, really sick. Cannot wait to play it for myself. Haven't got long, man. September, you know. I say that like right at the start of the year, but like the years have been going quicker. Like the older you get, the quicker they go. So it's not like we got a year to wait. Very, very cool. And they moved up the release date as well, like a couple of weeks. So that's even better. Like, that's so good. Like, we don't have to wait as long, which is crazy. Cannot wait. I don't know if I'm going to play Rafa or Vex. I want to play Rafa, but, like, all that Vex gameplay is pretty freaking sick, man. I don't know. I don't know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great time for me to say, Vault Hunter applications are now open. Please drop your resumes down in the comments below. I'm looking for 3 additional Vault Hunters to join me on my quest in Borderlands. I need all the help I can get, okay? Borderlands 4 looks amazing. Cannot wait to play it. We're going to have some stuff up on the website for sure, and who knows, we'll probably have some more video content up on Borderlands 4 as the days go on. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. For the latest in news, reviews, and previews, be sure to like and subscribe here to 1UP Games. And until next time, may all of your games be good ones, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.